And I figured what better place to do an intro for an ocean blue tutorial than on the ocean blue. And behind me you can see the town that I live in, a little seaside town called Gibsons in BC. It's beautiful. So this tutorial is probably the most interactive tutorial that I have ever made. And I also did some extra techniques with both polymer clay and alcohol inks, so I will have other videos on YouTube showing those. And woo, big boat is coming by and creating some waves. Alright, so I am determined to keep this intro to less than a minute, so I'm going to say that I love you and stay safe and be kind and find your rainbow. Here is Ocean Blue. Hello everyone, and welcome to the walkthrough for my Ocean Blue mini album, which is a tutorial in my Etsy shop. So if you like this, you can make one just like it for yourself. Alright, so I'm just going to show you the front. I've got a couple latches here and here because I've got the sides coming up, so it's kind of like a boxed album. This is one side, the other side, and then the back. So on the front, I made this as my first try at making a coral reef out of polymer clay. I think it turned out pretty good. I did video the whole thing, so I'm going to have a video on my YouTube channel about me actually making this coral reef. The cool thing though is that I made it so that it is detachable and attaches back on with magnets, because I didn't want it getting bumped a lot while the album was being opened, so that way you can completely detach it. You can even just put it on your fridge if you so desire. I've just got some tyvek on the back just covering all the magnets. So yeah, so that is that. So there is a kind of a tutorial, like a sped up video of me doing that. And then when we open the album, okay, so this is what you see on opening the album. So try my hardest to keep this in focus. So at the top and the bottom, there's just journaling and a place for photos. I wanted to keep it really neutral. On the front cover, again, is just a place for either journaling or photos. On the first official page, so over here and here, you'll see these little kind of pull tabs. Those are also made with polymer clay that I made. And then these open up, and then these open. It's like a little ribbon pull on each of these, and they open to the sides. And then they go, it's like a triple fold, each of them. And I left the inside blank because I wanted to make sure there was lots of room for photos. So I didn't want to bulk it up too much if I didn't have to. So it does that. And then there's two ribbon pulls here and then two little arrows here. And these pull open like that. And then open these up again. And now you've got a spot there for a nice photo. And then these slide back into place. And then this whole thing opens up. And just some spots for photos and journaling up there. Down here, we've got a pocket with one of the stickers on chipboard. And inside the pocket, we've got a couple of the ephemera cards. Ribbon pull here to open this. So these both open to the sides and just spots for photos. And then this is a piece of paper that I did some distress ink blending and stamping on. Okay, so that was all page one. On the second page, Okay, so I've got a little, one of the ephemera cards with a little starfish here. And open it up, and there's room for photos and journaling. I didn't make it fancy. I wanted there to just be room for photos. Because a lot of times people don't want to cover the pretty paper. So I tried to make a lot of places that were like boring enough that people wanted to add photos there, you know what I mean? Okay, so then this, there's a little ribbon pull and an arrow, so this rotates. And then this opens up. And then this opens to the side as well. And another one of those little starfish. And this opens up. So room for photos there. And this is another swing tab that I made out of polymer clay. I did a video trying to recreate that because it was a mistake, but it was such a cool mistake and I love it. And I tried to recreate that mistake and it failed miserably. I don't even know if I'm going to release that video because it just doesn't look anything like it. Anyway, so rotate this out of the way. And then when you open this up, it's like a... I don't even know what to call it exactly, like a cube, a pop-up cube system. So you can put photos here and here and here and here and there if you so desire. So it's like kind of just like a, and this will just kind of sit open on its own with, well, if I'm not tilting the elbow up obviously. So it'll kind of sit like that and pop up. And then it just closes back. And this rotates back in place. That's page 2. Okay, so page 3. That goes up, up, and up. These open to the sides. And then this continues to close like that. And then I guess you can reopen these. So these are swing tabs. These are also, I also made these out of polymer clay. I wish I'd filmed the first time that it was the very first time I'd ever played with polymer clay, and I made some really cool things by accident and I can't recreate them now. It's kind of a bummer. Anyways, so this is a pocket. So you open that little flap for the pocket, and then inside here are a couple pieces that I made out of alcohol ink. I wanted to do some watery scenes using alcohol inks, and it was the very first time that I've played with them as well, and I'm really pretty content with how they turned out. So I also have a video coming soon on how I did those. Alright, so this goes back, and then this whole pocket pulls down. And we've got space down here just for some pictures or journaling. Then I've got two little, they're super cute little turtle charms. So I've got those on so that you can grab a hold and pull on those. And then these open up and they're like pop up, and both of them open for more room for photos. Alright, and there it goes like that. That's page 3. Awesome. And on to the next pages. Okay, so this one, there's like a little latch here. Undo the latch, and these open up. And then I've got these tiny little tags here just so you know that they also open up that way, so lots of room for photos. And then there's two little arrows on these little tabs, so when you pull these pop open. And I decided to leave them blank for a photo, so you'd have a surprise little photo. And then you push these in and hide them again, like that. Thought that was pretty cute. Okay, that is not all, however. This page, but wait, there's more. It's like an infomercial. This opens to the side, and it's hard to show you, but there's just spots, a sticker there and spots for journaling. These both have little ribbon pull tabs, and they're like, what do you call it? Like trifold, gatefold pieces, just lots of room for 4x4 photos. This over here opens and is another pocket, and I've got some ephemera cards and another alcohol ink piece that I did. This one kind of, I started it as a wave, but it kind of made me think of an octopus tentacle, so I kind of started going in that direction, so I thought it worked perfect with the kind of octopus page. So that is also in the video. Alright, so close all that up, and then on the next page, the corresponding page. Alright, so two more of these little, what do you call them, little latches. So this opens to the side, and then this opens to the side, and it's like a double riser pop-up, so both of these like rise and pop up. And then this opens to the side, and there's a little chipboard piece down there, and that opens up and down, just blank for more spots for photos. Close these back up. And then on the next set of pages, and I use the page-to-page binding system, so you can see that even though these pages, it's so bulky, but these pages are still lying flat, which is pretty awesome. You kind of need that in a big album like this. Okay, so over here, I've got this, it was magnetized and lifts up. And then this lifts down, so there's just spots for photos and journaling. Then this goes up. And then there's two little, actually these open to the side and like that. And there's two little arrows. So these arrows indicate that these swing around, and as soon as they're out of the way, it enables this to open down. And then there's a little starfish charm here, and that goes to the side. And as you pull on that, there's like a moving waterfall. And this piece is also a pocket. So I've got a little folder in the pocket. Okay, and then that closes up. These magnetize back in place. And then that folds up on the corresponding page. Another one of those super cool mistake polymer clay pieces. These both open to the sides. They're just little places for journaling and photos. And then this opens to that side. And then this whole thing opens to the side. And then there's a little ribbon pull. And this pops up, and then these go out like that. And then these are both pockets with ephemera cards in them. So this closes back up like that. You can see it's kind of cool watching it rotate out. And then there's another ribbon pull on this part, and there's another pop-up. So this one like rotates and pops up. And there's a ribbon pull back here, and there's like a little, it's almost like a kickstand. It enables this part to kind of stand up. It's really hard for me to show you right now. So this kind of like stands up like that, and there's like a, it's almost like a kickstand in the back. And then when you push that kickstand in, that rotates back down again. And then this rotates as it closes. Right? Pretty cool, right? I like it. Alright, so that closes back up. That closes like that and like that. And then on the last page, okay, so I've got a little starfish charm here to indicate that that opens, and that opens as well. Lots of big spot for like a whole 5x7 photo, and then more spots for photo and journaling there. And then this whole thing opens to the side, another big spot for a photo. And then this also opens to the side, and it's like a double fold with more spots. There's just spots for photos there. And then this opens up, and just spots for photos and journaling. Another one of those cool polymer clay pieces, and then this opens to the side. And then this is a pocket with some of the ephemera cards inside it, and the whole pocket goes to the side, and the pocket also opens to that side. Which way does it go? This way. There we go. Like that, and like that, and like that. Yeah. So I think this turned out super, super cool. I'm really stoked on it. And it was fun to play with some other mediums as well in this album, the polymer clay and the alcohol inks and stuff. So that was a lot of fun. Yeah, I'd like to start doing more different kinds of mediums on my channel. So let me know what you think about that, because I'd like to start doing more of it. And yeah, I'm really happy with the way this turned out. So it is the tutorial for this is available in my Etsy shop, and it is massive, but you can totally do it. I break it down really, really well, so you can totally work it. Okay, you guys are awesome. I love you. Thank you so much, and have an amazing day. Be kind to one another. Bye.